Hey, Jolly here. Just a short video of what really does it take to win in any sports, but this time we focus on the Jeff Horn versus Manny Pacquiao fight. The July 2 Battle of Brisbane fight is over, the scoring is done, the judges have spoken, Jeff Horn is the winner and the champion, but why shouldn't it be a jubilant moment for people in Australia? Why has it become so controversial and stigmatized? I don't see the dust settling yet any sooner. Is it plainly the score? That's the question. Or is it both the score and the compliance that makes winning legit? The following slides is a quick review of the boxing rules in general. So let the boxing rules and the pictures speak for themselves, and you be the judge. Remember the May 2, 2015 Mayweather-Pacquiao fight where Mayweather was stripped of the WBO title? Look at that. What was the reason? It was because for failure to comply with WBO rules and regulations. Now perhaps you ask, who is this boxing expert to tell us about boxing? I am no boxing expert. I'm only an enthusiast. I am a compliance and inspection officer by trade, working in the world's most pervasively regulated medical research industry, as you know. As you know, expenses could go up to almost $1 billion for a single drug compound to get approved by the FDA. We cannot jeopardize any project for not following the rules and regulations, you know that. Compliance is the name of the game in drug development, hence my topic on compliance, rules and regulations in the boxing industry. You've seen that happened with Mayweather when he was stripped of his WBO title for not complying with the rules. Why? What happened? Let me tell you about that in a moment. So exactly what do the rules say? When a boxer suffers a cut, abrasion, or excessive swelling due to an intentional headbutt, elbow, the offending boxer will lose by disqualification. Here's another good one to discourage dirty tricks, or will it? 2 points will be deducted from the offending boxer even if the offending boxer is injured by his own action. If true, Pacquiao should be deducted 2 points for headbutt on the third round. Were points deducted against Horn for headbutting Pacman multiple times? The referee and the judges are compelled, supposed to be, to follow these rules. But why it did not happen is a question of integrity to the organization. Now notice there's no qualifier in these statements such as accidental nor intentional. It just says butting with the head in general. WBC considers butting with the head a common foul that may be cause for penalty or disqualification. Whoa, look at this tremendous power given to the referee. May disqualify a boxer for multiple minor fouls, multiple major fouls, or any flagrant foul. With great power comes great responsibility, right? Now this gets even interesting. Look at this. Accidental headbutt is a major foul. If it is just accidental, it is considered major. But intentional headbutt, intentional use of the elbow, intentional hitting opponent on the back or back of the head, intentional punching after the bell is rung is considered a flagrant foul. So what's the conclusion? Any violation of these rules may be cause for disqualification, suspension, fine, or other disciplinary action. Earlier, I promised to tell you the reason why Mayweather was stripped of his WBO title. Even about any dirty tricks on Mayweather, but for not meeting the deadline to pay $200,000 sanctioning fee for the title. You can see that clearly. It was for failure on his side to comply with the WBO regulations. Now question, is there money at stake to compel WBO in stripping Horn of his title? Or is there much more of a prospect of earning more money due to a controversy going match? They say it's a good business strategy, you know? Now let's look at other rules. The referee shall examine the bandages and gloves of its contestant before the fight begins. Didn't that happen multiple times in this fight? Coach Freddie had issues on the color of the bandages Horn used. But did it fall on deaf ears? Here's another one. Points may be deducted by the referee if he feels the mouthpiece is being purposely spit out. Interesting. Now there's this question on prohibited drugs. Adrenaline solution is in the list. Check this out from Fight News. With the backing of WBO officials, he, referring to Coach Freddie, forced Horn's team, notice that word forced, meaning they already had a commotion prior to the fight. They were already fighting at the back room. So Coach Freddie forced Horn's team to pour the important treatment, that is the adrenaline solution, down a change room sink. Now this one sounds sarcastic, as if not for the efficient professional nature of Horn's corner team, who had sufficient backup of the important blood coagulant, referring to adrenaline solution, this fight would have surely been stopped early after Horn was caught by a Pacquiao headbutt in round 3. What a lot of issues here. Why not just play clean? So, what is the winning determination? Making the score or making the score and following the rules? You know it. That in basketball, even if he makes the basket, if the player steps on the boundary line, right? Where the just during the bout and upon rescoring. Look at this. Would it count if McGregor starts kicking Mayweather on their August 26th fight? The WBO world champion, according to the rules, who violates these rules may lose the recognition of the title, which shall then be declared vacant. Leave you with a sense of fairness here. I allow you to hear both sides of the camp. So bear with me. I want you to see this from James of Australia. And James says, does scoring can change the fact in the mind of the real boxing fans, boxers and boxing coaches around the world? Of course no. Lots of Australians said that Manny won, but they did not want to say anything against their local boy. Now let's see what Lloyd from the Philippines thinks. You would think that Lloyd would side with Pacquiao. It doesn't sound like to me. And Lloyd said, while it doesn't stop anyone from asking why and who made a mess of the milk, let's not cry over spilled. The judges have spoken, the scores were recounted, life must go on. Can't you people just accept the fact that Horn won the fight? It's in the books. Let's close it. Interesting. It's ironical hearing James and Lloyd's opposing views. You would think that they would... Local boy. What winning really is all about. Winning is about compliance with the rules. Wouldn't it be sacrilegious to keep a headbutter's title from World Boxing Organization? Isn't it like changing the official rules and name? We don't want to do that. These are highly prestigious organizations, you know? Lastly, let the post-fight stats here speak for itself. What do you think? And regulations are implemented, do you think Jeff Horn stands to keep the title? You be the judge.